Okay, it's the 5th of April today. Got a couple of things today. Got this from To Entertainer. It cost £6. And it is a supersonic figure, or classic supersonic figure. So, yeah, this is basically to replace a one that I used to have hanging on the wall. And unfortunately, which is, you know, not too uncommon with these, is that this part at the top basically got frayed and teared. So even though it's still sealed, it can't be hung on the wall. So yeah, I'm glad this got a re-release. And that's the only reason I would buy this, you know, at its full price. Yeah, I just noticed, I haven't seen Smith selling the rest of this wave. Like, they're selling this half of the wave, but not these two. Not the classic Metal Sonic and the classic Knuckles. Yeah, haven't seen them pop up yet on either the website or in store. But hopefully they will. Also, McDonald's are doing their $1.99 Happy Meal offer again, thankfully. And this time it is DreamWorks Uno. And just like with the others, I don't know what it is, but they only seem to get one different type at a time, because the McDonald's I went to, which was the one in Sunderland, all of them were How to Train Your Dragon. Which I'd much rather have this one. You know, this is actually a one I actually want out of them, rather than bloody Trolls was one of them. I can't remember what they all are. I would like, obviously the one I want to get the most is the Shrek one. Though I might have been too late for that, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, there's also Megamind ones for Megamind. And what other ones? Madagascar and stuff like that, but yeah. It's weird that these ones aren't on the promotion, yeah. We get a full Uno pack. So, hooray. We shall quickly go through them. So we got Toothless and... did the character have a name, or was she just called the Light Fury? I can't remember. I can't remember whether she was actually given a name. But, yeah, I think... I didn't really ever play Uno as a kid. So, yeah. I did have I think I played it like maybe once or twice, because I think I did get an Uno, like one of those Uno machines for Christmas one year. And I think we played it once or twice, got bored of it, never used it again. I will say though, the quality of these cards, even though they are quite small, and that, not awful. And I will say, this is better, you know, this is better than a cardboard toy. Like, you know, a pack of cards. And that, this is, you know, one of the few, like, cardboard toys that's fine, that's, you know, that's perfectly fine. You can also get a book as well, although the books are, if you're hoping they were DreamWorks books, then, I mean, they didn't look like it, just looked like generic sort of McDonald's books. So, yeah. Bloody hell, we get into the, yep, there we go. So, there we go, we've had a look at the whole pack. There, so, yeah. There we go. Now, you don't need, obviously, the machine and that to do that, play it Uno and that. You can play it perfectly here, so, yeah. That's a nice enough little thing. That is a nice enough thing, so, yeah. That's a decent McDonald's toy. Also, I came across this again the other day. I can't remember, again, with its multifunctions, what it was actually for. Like, for example, still don't know what to this day, what the fuck this thing is for. I honestly don't know. Like, you know, the other stuff, like, this is obviously, you know, you put your fluid and that in there, or water. And this, you know, is for touching up things and that, but yeah. Don't know what that bit's for. So because of these softer fibres there, I could use it possibly to clean records, that one. I don't know. It is a possibility. It is a possibility, so you never know with that regard. So, yeah, there we go. Plus also at McDonald's, they had chicken nuggets on offer. You could get 20 chicken nuggets for £4.49, so I got that along with a Happy Meal, and my sister got a wrap of the day, and we got the chicken nuggets between us and that. And yeah, in total, you know, a wrap of the day meal plus a Happy Meal for £2 plus the chicken nuggets. The total came to like £10 something, and the amount of food you got for that money, that was a really good value, and that there. So yeah, so you gotta get a win, basically, if and when you can. So yeah, but hooray. Okay, so it's the 8th of April today, and picked this up in Asda today. So this is a DeLorean die-cast miniature thing. Who's makes this again? Jada. But this is a one based on Back to the Future 3. Now, they did also have another variant, which I think was a Back to the Future 2 variant, which, to be honest, looks like the car has been covered in snow. I think it's meant to look like it's travelling in time or something like that. And I was tempted by that one. Unfortunately, that one, the box on that one was damaged. And, you know, with these things, I like to keep them in box and that, because it is a nice little display window box there, diorama thing. So, yeah, basically, they weren't really willing to knock anything off it, so I just decided just to pick this one up, and I wasn't really that bothered about the other one. So, yeah, I do quite like this one. So, this is obviously based on the car literally moments before the wheels get completely destroyed. And that, this is basically the last time that the car actually, you know, moments before the last time the car actually functions properly as a car. But yeah, I do really like these wheels, these, you know, 50s style wheels. Just because, you know, it just makes it more interesting and that. Yeah, but this was £8, by the way. This was £8, which I think pretty good price, actually. Pretty good price. I do have the regular Back to the Future 2 version of the DeLorean, which, you know, other than the bit at the back is, you know, could, for the most part, pass as just a general, you know, DeLorean, apart from the bits added and that to the back, because it has the downward facing wheels rather than upturning ones and that. But yeah, I do quite like these sort of smaller type ones and that. And since, you know, they're smaller and cheaper and that, it's more, I can justify it more, you know, picking them up and that. Especially something die-cast and that like this for £8, and that I think is really good and that for the money. So yeah, just trying to get show off all the little details of it. You might notice in there, you might hear something or see something slide around in there. That is actually the little tab here, because yeah, these actually have little plastic tabs that go through the top here, which so it means they can be hung on store shelves. Although this was not; it was just sitting on there and that. So yeah. But there's the plastic tab that just sliding about. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it through the thing and that, to be honest. But yeah, at some point it's fallen in there. I don't think it was ever in here. I think all the ones in the shop and that, none of them were poking through. So, to be honest, I wouldn't want it to be hanging off that tiny little piece of plastic, because this is quite weighty and that. It is quite small, but it is quite weighty. I had a tape measure before. Where the hell did it go? Yeah, it's one of these things like you just put something down and it bloody vanishes into thin air. I've got this type of tape measure so we can measure it, and that, so to all my American viewers and that who are watching this video, in terms of a scale of the box is about 6 inches, and that, and the measuring the car itself, the car is about 5 inches in length. So yeah, to anyone using metric and that, it's, yeah, roughly 12 centimeters, and the box itself is about 15. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, there's my tape measure. Yeah. Literally, can never find something and then until it's just like no longer usable. Yeah, it's a nice they are nice little things. Great, one of my family has set off the bloody smoke alarm, because we have a smoke alarm literally right outside our kitchen door, which is, you know, about, if you were to measure it, it's probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet away from the oven. So whenever anyone cooks anything in the oven, if you don't have the kitchen door shut and open the oven, it sets off the smoke alarm. So yeah, not great. But yeah, I do love the backdrop on this as well. It is a lovely little backdrop there, showing the... Where was this filmed again? Well, we'll call it the outback. The desert-y type thing. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, I do like the little backdrops and that. And this would look good, you know, in or out of box. Though I think if you were to have this out of box, keep the backdrop, because I think it just sets it off, and that looks nice. Now, again, the only place I've seen these is Asda, here in the UK. It's the only place I've ever really seen them. The only other places I've seen them are like special collector's shops, because obviously these are imported and that from the US, and Asda seems to be the only like big retailer who seems to be importing them for the most part, because other places I've seen these, like this smaller size one, like collector shops and that, wanted, I'm not joking, like 30 to 40 pound, and yeah, no, like £8, really good price, £8 and that for something like that. But 30, I mean, 30 to say, I mean, it's not awful, but you know, considering it's like, yeah, I'll take my chances and that. There are other cars and that they do. That they have an entire separate range of Fast and Furious cars, though I'm not bothered about them. They also have like various DC and Marvel cars and other stuff and that. So yeah, this went on for a little bit, but there we go, people. There we go. Okay, so it's the 9th of April, and this thing has gotten a little bit tattier as it's come home, but I'll explain. So I picked up this Mephiles in Smith's Toys today for $9.99 now. Initially, I've got 2 stories actually behind this. One, when this initially came out at Smith's, I think it was something like, I don't know, a few weeks back, I saw a couple of them in there, and I decided to pass on it and that. And later I decided, you know what, I do quite like it. Not really as a character, more just as a figure. So basically I decided to try and find a Smith's that had it again, and nowhere did. Nowhere. And yeah, on Smith's website, shows out of stock everywhere. Yet the Smiths I went into again today, which had previously sold out, they had one in, so yeah, I don't know if it was a return or not. Unfortunately, if you look at bits of the box here, and that's all frayed and that around here, and around there. And it wasn't like this when I initially bought it. What happened was, today, it was absolutely bucketing it down like you won't believe. And basically, even though I clenched the bag tightly together, unfortunately, it still got wet. And that, so, yeah, which is it is unfortunate, and it does irritate me. And that, thankfully, for the most part, still looks okay, and that from the front and that, but yeah, it does annoy me. At least it's all stayed together. It hasn't, like, you know, it could have been worse, but yeah, hopefully maybe some of the discolouring here, around here, I don't know if that shows up on camera. Yeah, it does just about. Hopefully that'll change when it's dried up a bit more. But still, yeah. It was really annoying. It's a lovely figure. It is a lovely figure. If I can get the light on it, there we go. Right, the character himself, not that interesting to be honest, but it's a nice figure. Ooh, God, the white bounce has gone off. I also, from McDonald's again, yeah, they only seem to have this, which is Trolls ones. Again, these ones got a little bit damp as well, although these, I think, actually surviving better in it. But yeah, you can see there, the water's just got on them on that corner, but yeah, these ones, never seen Trolls, but yeah, something that never interested me in the first place. So yeah, oh look, the white bounce has got come back to normal and that, hooray! So yeah, if I do ever see another one of these, at, you know, the same price or preferably cheaper, then yeah, hopefully the same case can happen what happened with the Blaze figure that I got. This is the one I picked up from B&M, because B&M have still got all of their Sonic 4-inch figures on sale for $7.99, and their 2.5-inch ones for $3.99. So yeah, but there we go. I mean, the rest of this wave is not as interesting that to me, but yeah. There we go, and if you're wondering why I'm just so low energy, I've been on a couple of courses and that this week. 2 so far, I've got 1 more tomorrow. And I'm just absolutely exhausted off them. So, yeah. But there we go, people, there we go. Okay, so it's the 14th today, so I got these the other day. I was finally able to get the Shrek ones, so yeah, I got the Shrek Unos from McDonald's Happy Meal. I also, should show the other ones I've gotten, can't remember. Also got Madagascar ones. I showed the How to Train Your Dragon ones, they're just regular ones. And Trolls ones, so yeah, got a load of Unos, so I could play Uno to my heart's content. Ooh, put that down. I also picked up from B&M another Shadow figure. Yeah, it's just because it was £4 and I thought, yeah, why not? Anyway, I went to one of my local flea markets today, and I picked up a couple of records. And these records were half price, brand new sealed. So the first one I picked up was the Script #3. So this was £10. Brand new sealed, £10. And that is a really good price for this. So this is 180 gram superior audio quality. Okay, we will see about that. There's also apparently a digital code, which, yeah. Now, I did have a look. Places like HMV are selling this for £30. So, oh god! Ah, I just cut myself. Ah, that sometimes happens when I open it. God, I gave myself a paper cut there. Oh god, a bag on that fucking hurt. Ow. That was more of a cardboard cut, that. Ah. Great, that's going to be irritating us for the next few days. Hooray. Thing is though, it's near impossible to open these without using a fingernail. Because I don't want to use a knife because, you know, that's going to cut into it anyway. Good, it's in an anti-static bag, and yeah, it looks like a really nice pressing of it and that as well. No frayed edges or anything, so yeah. Hooray for that. We got a big version of the booklet. I do have the CD of this somewhere. Not really much in there. Yeah, should be, as it said on the thing, should be a download code in there somewhere. I don't know if it's still in date. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it's well out of date. Expired in 2018. So good job I'd ripped the CD previously, so yeah. So this thing has been sitting sealed in there since at least 2018. Which, bloody hell. It's quite a while to be. So yeah, I thought it was odd that a digital copy was included. That bloody is stinging, that. So yeah, I'd say definitely the best track on here is definitely Hall of Fame, which is the reason I picked this up. But also, for £10, I got Skep's The Platinum Collection. So this is one of their greatest hits. And interestingly, all the tracks are numbered 1 through 21. So yeah, this was again only a tenner. In HMV, depending on the edition you get, it's either £30 or £40. So yeah, though the price does vary from place to place, but still, £10 for this, brand new. I don't know whether this is the black vinyl or the splatter vinyl, what edition it is, but for £10, cannot argue with that. I was tempted by some of the Zerotope editions that were recently released, but yeah, I'd rather just have the greatest hits, to be honest. So yeah, we will see which version we have. Oh, we have the splatter version. We have the splatter vinyl. So that's even better. So this is actually worth £40. And I've got an anti-static bag to hand. Try and get it in there. There we go. So that is even better. That's the splatter vinyl. So yeah, saved myself 30 quid if I'd have went to HMV. And that, so yeah. Like how this this Market Skull was able to sell these at a tenner each, no idea. But regardless, well worth it. I was expecting it to be the black vinyl because there was nothing on there to say that it was that. But yeah, but I think there is a black vinyl of this. I think. I don't know. Anyway, that's interesting. On this one, it does look like a decent pressing as well. Same again on this one. The pictures make it look like it's actually like silver or grey, whereas actually it's translucent with the splatter on there. Oh my god! Yeah, I gotta have more inner sleeves to hand. Always use anti-static sleeves. Because one, obviously they stop static build-up, but two, they help stop getting any like dust or debris or anything in there. And that things generally are more gentle on your records than, say, a paper sleeve would be. So yeah, it's just a way of protecting them. So yeah, this was an absolute bargain, like particularly for steps and that. This, and it is in good condition and that as well. So, yeah, sometimes it is worth looking, you know, through your local markets. I do know, though, 90% of local markets, though, their stock is basically just records from like the 60s and 70s that are in abysmal condition. So, you know, I don't blame people for, you know, just pushing past them. Depends what you're looking for, I guess. But overall, very happy with them. Not happy I gave myself a paper cut. But oh well, there you well as well. So, yay!